There's our hen. Look at a jade decoy. Right there. Just around that tree. We got a turkey goblin right behind us. Ways away yet though. Back in there somewhere. Got him. We got him. Ah, the old 3.5 Super Mag. Get him in, boys. Look at that. We got him. Whew. Oh. Oh. That was a pretty good shot. About 40 yards. No match though for the old Remington 3.5-inch Super Mag. Shooting number 4s. Turkey load. Oh yeah, boys. That's all there is to it. Oh. Man, if that doesn't get your heart going. Like, I mean, it's thick in there. He actually came from behind me. I had my decoy set up back there over in the sun. And there's a bit of a knoll here. And I sat on the other side of the knoll with my back to the swamp. And there's a bit of a CP field out there, just growing up meadow. I was expecting there's another big swamp on the other side of that, and that's where I was expecting to call them out of, sorry. But anyway, I'd been calling for about 20 minutes and hadn't heard anything. I was almost ready to get up and leave because I was still kind of mad because I went over to my deer spot and I found out that a bear destroyed my corn feeder. So that kind of sucks. I never did find the barrel for it, just the legs and the motor. But anyway, so yeah, he started gobbling a long ways away behind me in this swamp. I mean, it's just, as you can see, it's just nasty. There's my wad there. Probably killed it with the wad. Anyway, so I ended up quickly grabbing my decoys, putting them on top of this little ridge, and I set up over there. And anyway, and then he went a while without gobbling, and then finally I seen him coming through the woods here, and sure enough, he come out, and he was coming up. There's a little bit of an opening up to where I was sitting, and he was coming up, and then I think he probably saw me. I'm trying to video, so I'm moving the camera tripod and everything, and then he sort of, well, you'll see on video probably that I think he caught me, and then he was starting to walk away, and so I just sort of quickly did him in. But anyway, oh yeah, boys, we got him. So I'll show you my setup there. I'm just going to grab this turkey and bring him up on. So this is where I was sitting with my back sort of to that tree there. You can see my gobbler call there. And I just shot him down by that poplar top. I ended up relocating my decoys to the right of me, right there, real quick while he was coming in, but he's still a ways then, because I got this dead top in front of me, and I figured he'd probably go around that end of it, but he was trying to come around this end. Anyway, there's the turkey there. So yeah, so I got the decoy set up over here. A bit of a clearing here. I figured he'd come up through here, off the end of this top here, but he didn't. But when I first started calling, actually I left my pack sack over here. This is where I was first calling. Over here with where my pack is. I have my back up against this tree. And I had my decoys just out there. But of course he was coming from directly behind me, so I ended up switching it around at the last minute. It was maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes between when I first called him and heard him, sorry, and I could barely hear him. At first I wasn't sure if it was a turkey or if it was because there was sandhills making a bunch of noise too. He was so far away, but anyway, this is my second turkey hunt that I got on camera. Guys that video their own hunts, they know how hard it is to get set up, the gear you got to bring in, get set up, and then to actually get on a turkey, get them calling in, and then to get everything pieced together, with the camera and calling and you're getting your gun up, and but anyway, worked out good. Anyway, I'm using this call here. Buddy of mine, Dylan, gave me some new gear to try out this year, and so that was pretty good. He gave me two diaphragm calls. So he gave me 2 diaphragm calls. He actually gave me some decoys to use. And then he gave me a slate here to use also. Nice slate. I had been using this too, along with the reed when he started gobbling, and then I just finished him off with the reed, with the diaphragm. So yeah, big thanks goes out to him there for letting me try out some of the new gear. I got all my own gear, but it's always nice to get some new stuff and try out some different calls. And, I'm going to see if he minds me putting who he works for, a link or something in the description with this video. But I got to check with him first to see if he cares. But anyway, if he does, I'll put a link in. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm a ways back here in the swamp, so I gotta get everything packed up now, and I'm gonna head out. So got a couple decoys packed, turkey done, so get her loaded up and away we go.